So welcome back guys to the Rhoynar. Now quite some time has actually passed and I've spent it wisely, I would say. I definitely did a lot of things that are important. Now as you can see, Lorath and Qohor are no longer held by myself. I've given out these titles. Now with Lorath it was pretty easy to do actually because that title was already primogenitor, cognatic primogenitor, so I decided, you know what, we might as well just give it out. Now, Morse is a genius, that's why I've given it to him, well, yeah, he's been doing well so far. He had a couple rebellions, he beat them back and actually managed to grab the Castle of the Great Tower. So he now has 3 holdings. He has this one, and I hope that they all together will be enough to stop this guy. He's still imprisoned by me, which is why he can't actually do anything. We also were in seclusion, which is why this guy can't do anything, but he has an insane amount of troops, an insane amount of money, and he also has a claim. So he would immediately just rebel, and I would obviously like to avoid that. So therefore he's going to just stay imprisoned until he dies, most likely, and then we'll just see what happens. Now, as for Qohor, I didn't actually want to give her the title just yet because it is still elective, but first my wife asked me for the title. I denied that and pissed off a whole bunch of vassals. I think she's still upset. No, she's actually no longer upset. But yeah, so that wasn't really good. And then, well, Lewin himself asked me, and I decided, you know what, I want to give it to you anyways, I might as well do it. Now this actually caused him to also change his succession law for the principality and the lordship, so they're all now cognatic elective. So far his son is winning for everything, the kingdom, the principality and the lordship, but I'm a little bit afraid that this might change. We'll have to see, perhaps they're going to change it back to primogeniture at some point. I can only hope. Yeah, so basically what's happened right now is that there was an epidemic, the bloody flux, that has started in Northfields and quickly spread to Nisar. So I've been going into hiding because I don't want to die. I want to be able to live long enough so that I could potentially change the succession laws. The problem is that, yeah, then I either had the chance to become a Craven or open the gates. So I opened the gates, and that's why, yeah, that's why we're now no longer secluded. Now, what else has happened? First of all, Church has gotten some beautiful stained glass, and I think since you were a kind man, we'll just say that was flattering. Now, I actually managed to imprison 2 vassals. First of all, this guy here in the Neron Valley, and took it over myself since it is in one of our main duchies, so I just keep that for myself. And I also managed to imprison the guy in Mikath, and I've given it to my nephew because Gazoin, or whatever his name is, he actually became my friend not so long ago, and so I decided, you know what, I can't really hold that castle anyways since it's actually a city, so I might as well give it to you, and you can enjoy that. At least I hope that he will enjoy it. We'll have to see. I do need a new Lord Treasurer or Master of Coin, so I will probably appoint, probably this guy, the Lord of Sal. He wants to become Castellan. But yeah, I'll give you that for now. That should make you happy. I hope that's good, because we're very close to actually changing our succession laws. We have not ruled long enough, but everyone likes us. We have all our vassals like us, which is good. Staffan Baratheon has usurped something. That's fine. I don't really mind all that much. But yeah, so I've managed to either, well, create loyal vassals by giving them titles, or I basically, well, all the people that hated me are now part of another vassal, so they don't really matter. So yeah, this is looking pretty good so far. I've also declared a war, by the way. I've declared a war on Mir to emancipate them. That was pretty easy, though. They didn't really have too many men because they were constantly at war with others. They actually did have more than just 1,000 men, but it was not really, you know, particularly scary. Now, other things that have happened, as you can see, the Dothraki are not united. That is because they are currently fighting a civil war, but it looks as if the Great Khal is about to win. Yeah, he's got 40,000 men left. But the good thing is it keeps him occupied, and he's getting older. Every day that he is not fighting us is a good day, because that means, yeah, there's a big chance that he will die before he even gets to us. Now, one thing they did, though, while they were fighting their civil war, they actually managed to take over Karth. So, yeah, that is now part of the Dothraki realm. My son Corin has actually improved. Could I Could send him to the wall. Well, I'm not going to do that. Now, I actually have also more kids. Corin, I think you still remember. We had Nemo married to my niece. Yes. He's not shitty, but he's not particularly good either. They already have a kid, my granddaughter. Alright. Then we've got, yeah, Corin. We've got Lewin. I've decided to give him the faith focus. And then we have a daughter, Laria. And she has the humility focus. So, yeah, we've got tons of kids. And they all are, well, I guess, all kind of good in a way. I mean, this lady's a bit slothful, but other than that, we have good kids. In fact, oh, look at that. This guy is imprisoned by the Sea Lord himself. Well, great. Alright, fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He was actually, initially, I intended for them to create an alliance here, but that didn't happen. And yeah, Andalos is free. Andalos, King Mandan the Liberator, liberated his people from Bravos. And now they are facing off against Norvos in a slave raid. And I have actually been thinking, 29,000 men? I mean, that's pretty significant amount of troops. You've got 13,000. If I was to raise my men, we could also declare this war. The problem is, we have the Megawar system. Megawar system actually fired against Mir as well, but that was only Lorath. I hadn't given out Koho at that point. And, you know, yeah, I guess it works well for Westeros, but it's not really a great mechanic to have for Essos. Because you have more, like, the Iron Throne, if you have no rebellions, then there's no one really threatening your realm. But in Essos, there's constantly people around you that are kind of threatening you. So I'd rather not have this mechanic here, but we're just gonna have to live with it for now. I actually managed to build the Steward's Tower, so Nymea's Palace keeps being upgraded. That's good. But yeah, we'll actually save that money for now, and I might want to appoint a new commander. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, so those are the things that have happened. We also had a really great event that gave us a amazing courier. Let me quickly see if I can find him. This guy right here, Lewin of Northfields. He just came by event. He's formidable fighter, strong, skilled commander, brave. Not sure if he was greedy, but could have been. And he got these two traits as well. So I married him off to another one of our strong couriers. And they already have his son, but he's not strong, unfortunately. But yeah, I made him my bodyguard and a commander, so he's been leading our troops against Mir quite successfully, in fact. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Alright, yeah, whatever. That he had it coming, apparently. What else has happened? I think that was pretty much it. Yeah, so basically I've been debating whether or not I should help out the Andalosi here and declare war on Norvos right now. We could either take back the axe, but I would probably just emancipate them, because then we could liberate them a little bit later. And that would actually get rid of their... Do they have a slave camp? I think they have a huge slave camp. That gives them 10,000 men. You know, that would bring down their strength significantly. They would still be very powerful, but much less so. So I might do that, but... Well, I would like to change our succession before that. So we still haven't reigned for 10 years, which is kind of annoying. So we'll just have to wait until that is done, but I don't know for how long that really has... I mean, when have we created this title? Let me quickly check this out. So we have to wait 2 more years. 2 more years until we can do this. Oh my god, that's a long time. But I don't really want to mess anything up. I don't want to die. So I think what I will do, quite likely, is I will probably just... quickly cut away here. I've been letting you guys catch up. I will not declare any wars. I will just wait until we have reigned for 10 years. I will change the succession law, and then I think we're going to call for a Great Council. So I will change the succession law to primogenitor, and then we'll probably disinherit our daughter, and we'll have our firstborn son, Kalayan, inherit. Because he's a pretty good guy. He's this brilliant commander. I mean, he has great stats. He's authoritative. He's a skilled fighter. And his wife is just equally amazing. I mean, their kids are shit. They are actually shit. But, yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, maybe there's something we can do with them. I don't know. But I think primogenitor would just be good to keep the realm together. So, yeah, I will cut here. And I'll come back as soon as we can change the succession. Ill news, guys. We have the bloody flux. Yes, I somehow knew it was going to happen. We're so close to changing succession that it just had to happen. Now, we're actually not the only one. A lot of our kids, I think Lewin, Corin, and Chakea all have it as well. Now, our current court physician was successful in treating our daughter, but I think the others, he was not particularly successful. He was actually rather successful with everyone except with us. He had a pretty bad treatment for us. So yeah, we only have a mild illness of the bloody flux, but we also, you know, have it, and we're already 50 years old. So I'm considering hiring this person, a Lorathi. He is very good at learning, much better than our current guy, and he's also, well, he's a renowned physician. He's also possessed and all these kinds of things, but I don't know. I feel like I don't want to die, so I guess we'll hire him, make him our new court physician. You are no longer needed right now, and hopefully, well, hopefully he's going to be able to save us. But one thing I would also like to do is give out the Master of Hunt title, just because I just saw that right now. I will probably give that to this guy, to our Master of Coin, because yeah, we need to make sure that people like us. But I could also give it to my Hand of the King, my cousin. No, I'll give it to you, that's fine. Yeah, so that's fine. I wonder if we can see... Oh, we can't. Ah, right, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who we have. I thought since we have a new court physician, we might be able to change or to request a new treatment, but I guess that's not possible. Alright, well, we'll see how things turn out. Also, I can apparently imprison you? No, okay, never mind. What's going on right here? What's going on? You are fighting Lord Majesty Taganaro. Okay, well, I don't think I want that. I don't think I want you to overthrow the monarchy. 50% in favor of Prince Basir. Okay, so yeah, I want Prince Basir to actually win that, despite him being in my prison. I don't want him to lose that. Yeah, so that's okay. Look at this. This guy has been under house arrest for 18 years. That's insane. That's just... But I like that there's the option to actually put people into house arrest, because I don't want them to die. I just want them locked up so they can't do shit. So yeah, anyway. What's this? I can seek treatment for illness. Okay, let's do this. Please be successful in cures of our illness. Come on. I have faith in you. Alright, so I'm not particularly brave. I don't want him to do anything experimental. I'll just want, you know, regular stuff. And, oh, nice! Okay, so Abello brought us a concoction made from buckthorn and senna. And, yeah, later the same day, we felt churning in your bowels, which sent us running to the privy. But apparently we're doing better. Okay, we're feeling better. So, we have a mild illness. And, there it is. Successful treatment. So, overall, we actually gain 1 health. Successful treatment cancels out the bloody flux, and mild illness gives us +1 health. So we should be able to survive this. We just need to hang in there, well, for another year, I guess. And my daughter, look at that. My daughter is sick. No, of course I want her to live. I want her to live, but apparently, you know what? She might actually die. After being skillfully treated... Oh, okay, so he's done a good job. Wait. Alright, he's done a good job. Okay. I see. But she's weak. I mean, she could easily die from such a sickness. Which, you know, I don't want necessarily, but maybe I somehow do. What's this? What's going on right now? The southern... Who is this? The Skulls. Oh, I see. The Skulls are attacking. They're raiding Kohor. Oaku Slave Revolt. Oh, look at that. Oh, the slaves are revolting. 14,000 of them. Against you. Oh, I would so like to help them. But I can't. I can't. Alright. But we're going to raise our men and help out here in Kohor. Just to defend against the pirates. And my son Corin needs... I think he's looking pretty promising. So I will give you... And since we have the money, I might as well give you a lot. And you are Hardy, curious, and fuzzy. Fuzzy? Nope. Alright, I guess I'll give you intrigue. Yeah, that's fine. You're not a faction or anything. So yeah, that's perfect. And can I force you to train? No. Can I force anyone to train? Probably not because I'm sick, I could imagine. He must be older than 8, which he's not. Alright, whatever. You are married? Everyone's married. Alright, perfect. We'll just move on. Alright, so we're winning that battle, and then we'll probably send a few forces up there as well. Okay, they're running already. Alright, let's send down our men then. 14,000 we could actually raise from cohort. That's pretty good. But since it's going to be Mega War system anyways, most of the time, it doesn't matter. We won't actually be able to raise men. So yeah, they're buggering off. Good. And look at the slaves. Look at the slaves doing a really good job. 14,000 men. We're going to take attrition. I want the slaves to win. Because that would actually basically help us in one war. And what's going on right here? Osric Flint is known as Son of the Others. Son of the Others. Well, that's not really a great name for the Warden of the North. I also think, yeah, the wall was under attack and actually still is. But, yeah, Chieftess Catfish, she has no chance because I think it was her father, Chief Shadowcat, who was killed. Donald Farwind in Personal Combat, yes. No, but Sir Barristan, oh look at that. Attractive, strong fighter. He defeated one of, he defeated the Waddling Queen, and the Waddling King was killed by Donna Farwind, who was actually hanged. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's kind of cool. So Farwind killed the King Beyond the Wall, and then was hanged by his daughter. I like that. But yeah, I decided not to join the wall, because we have other matters to attend to. Alright, so there seems to be a battle going on, and alright, the slaves lose. Not really a big surprise. Not really a big surprise. I would have loved to help them out, but I need to clear my... We need one more year, and then my succession, well, our succession will be dealt with. Oh my gosh. So how are you doing, my daughter? You still have your sickness. Of course I will pray for your recovery. Of course. How's my son doing, actually, Kalain? He's looking good, and his wife looking good as well. You usurped all kinds of titles, that's nice. But yeah, so that was almost, we were almost dead. But I think we are now, we're probably able to be, to survive this. Also, how are the Dothraki doing in their civil war? They're still winning, but it's going on, and that's all we need. We just need them to be occupied. Anyway, I think I'll cut once again. I'll come back, hopefully, at the end of this episode, when we can change our succession. Okay, guys, I think we're finally able to change our succession. Man, I spent quite a lot of time, and I was very worried that we might die, because we not only still have the bloody flux, but we also are depressed. Yeah, now luckily we have successful treatment, and the illness is not very bad, so overall we actually cancelled out all of the health modifiers and negative health modifiers we have from our disease and the depression. But yeah, still, this is not something I really want to live with anymore. But of course, we still need to change our succession here, because otherwise it's just going to be terrible. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to quickly check the vassals that hate me. Basically, there's just this one guy left, Prince Illyrio of Cohor, because this guy, who initially started off in the Southern Forest in Kovasar, he actually led a rebellion against Prince Lewin of House Sphinx, and overthrew the monarchy in Cohor and established a merchant republic with himself as the leader. Now, right now, the heir to this merchant republic is actually Lewin of House Sphinx, who also holds Coin, the city of Coin, as well as, yeah, the House Sphinx. And there are other members, there are other family, merchant families. For example, the Ravenshields are part of the merchant republic as well, House Ravenshield, and they have the cast of the city guard for themselves. In fact, let me actually quickly check out the city guard. Well, it's decent. It's a decent castle. But yeah, so they're all vying for power now. The problem is, this guy obviously doesn't like me all that much. But I'm able to... I'm able to get him to like me with 300 gold. Now, actually, it looked... this is very expensive, but we have to do this. And it almost looked like I wasn't able to do it, because he really hated me a lot. Especially the female air modifier is kind of annoying. Which we shouldn't have that for the Rhoynar. But anyways, luckily I got the charitable modifier. I lost the kind trait, but I got the charitable trait. So that gave me a little bit extra diplomacy, and that allowed me to convince our vassals that, you know, maybe voting for me would be a great idea. So, I'm going to change this to elective. Now, I thought about actually making the primogenitor, but there's no real point, because my daughter would still inherit since it's agnatic cognatic, and then her firstborn son, a Freyga, would inherit, and we don't want that, because then it would be game over. So, yeah, we'll go for elective as well, and we'll try and elect our son, Kalayan. So there we are. Yes, he's already heir to the Rhoynar. We could change the succession here as well. I kind of want to make that primogenitor just so that we actually hold it, but I think for now it's just, we'll just keep it like that. And as soon as the succession is safe, which seems to be the case right now, I believe we're going to do something that I've never really done, and that is actually commit suicide. For several reasons. First of all, I mean, life just sucks, but I think I just want to make sure that we secure our succession here. Also, our daughter has died, Jakea. She died of the bloody flux, and that obviously, that hurt us quite a bit. That's not why we became depressed. I don't really know why we got that trait, but it just happened. So I feel like now that we have the safe succession, my son's gonna inherit everything. I think we'll just do it. And yeah, we've done this. We could also abdicate. Huh. We could also abdicate and become a Black Brother. But no. I think I'm actually just gonna commit suicide. Yeah. Because, I mean, that's actually something we could do. But no. I think we'll just kill ourselves. Yeah. I'm gonna say goodbye to my wife. Yeah, the Grand Princess Bayandra the Wanton. Oh, interesting. But yeah, we've had a lot of fun together. But I think it might be time. Do I want to kill myself? I think so. Yeah, sure. Why, let's do it. I've never done it. So might as well. Yes. Alright, so we committed suicide. That's fine. So yeah, we've taken his last breath. We committed suicide, a wrath man. People feared to cross us, or even bring bad news. A wicked man, he will surely pay for his sins in the afterlife. And now, Grand Prince Kalayan. Being a talented military tactician, we expect him to lead us to many victories on the field of battle. Long live Grand Prince Kalayan. So be it indeed. So yeah, we're a young prince, 28 years old. We have pretty decent stats, and we can also go for an ambition. Now I think we are I think we're kind of the war. I think we might go for hunting. I haven't really been going for hunting in a while. Also, one thing I just want to point out, I revoked this province right here from a rebellious vassal. So yeah, we have all the counties in Rhoyne, and we're only missing one in Nisar, but that's not that important. So yeah, our wife, she is a genius, wonderful, but our kids are not that great just yet. We'll have to see. Anyways, I think I will just end it here. We'll come back to this in the next episode, and for now I'm just happy that we had a safe succession. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.